These beauties from permacolumn are the superheroes of the skirting world. They combine the durability of precast concrete with the cost-effectiveness of frame and post construction. Permacolumn believes their baseboard design is revolutionary. The 4-inch high concrete base is connected to the wood with carved stainless steel fasteners. For better strength, basalt composite reinforcement runs along the entire length of the reinforced concrete. The final height of this sandwich is approximately 7 inches, and for faster and more comfortable installation, permacolumn offers special brackets. Rarely a construction issue goes without mentioning constructors in general and LEGO in particular, but in this case the analogy is fully justified. Firstly, each block from the Recycle Rebuild team is made of plastic, or rather from 3 pounds of plastic waste. And secondly, just look at the design and the assembly process. By the way, the toy-like look and bright colors of the finished constructions attract attention. This is great because the Recycle Rebuild team is fighting several global problems at once. The first is pollution. Every minute a truckload of garbage enters the world's oceans, and the second is the housing shortage. This problem affects an estimated 1,600,000,000 people. FreeFalcon offers a new standard for high-rise work. It has invented this thing, which looks like a hybrid of a crane and a merry-go-round. It is enough to attach a safety rope to its boom and you can work. In the V21.1 version, this technical marvel can be moved within a 10-foot radius, and in case of trouble, it is activated in about 2 seconds. The height at which work is carried out is not important. However, the V2011 will have to be transported with a weight of 450 pounds. But customers are not afraid of this. They have already bought more than 2,000 copies. And if you don't want to buy one, you can find a rental option. A typical stone quarry generates a huge amount of waste like splinters and dust. In some cases, they make up about 40% of the output. Why not use them for something useful? That's what Swiss experts from the Arzo project did. They took a 3D printer, made an agreement with a local marble quarry, and began to print such slabs from its waste. Usually as a binder in such cases take organic resins, but in Arzo went the other way and chose geopolymer. It makes the slabs stronger than concrete slabs, and the printing process can also use waste from other industries, such as blast furnace slag. The Ticon Aludec, one of the most efficient slab formworks on the market, continues to be launched. It is suitable for residential and industrial construction, and in one of its configurations it can pour concrete slabs up to 3 feet thick. The maximum working load is over 9 tons. A team of only 2 people is sufficient to assemble the formwork, and the height of the props can be doubled or even tripled by using special reinforcing struts. Thanks for sharing the videos on formwork. It's fascinating to see how these elements from MBT can be used to assemble formwork heights ranging from 7 to 47 inches with minimal effort. The MaxiForm developed by MBT also seems like a great solution for reusable formwork for floor slabs, especially with its 2 available heights of 11 and 19 inches, and the capability to move up to 3 joined elements with a crane. The Siki formwork system also sounds impressive with its super fast assembly, outpacing the classic wooden formwork by 3 times. It's exciting to see how innovations in formwork technology are making construction processes more efficient and streamlined. The BetonTech system is just what you need for localized structural reinforcement. Simply put, it strengthens and improves stiffness. An excellent solution, for example, for repairing columns in an underground parking lot or for restoring the arch of an old building. The key element of BetonTech is a polymer-based material reinforced with synthetic fiber. Experienced builders know it as FRP. It's a radiopaque and non-magnetic solution. It's pretty easy to work with. Plus, it doesn't eat up a lot of space. BetonTech also uses carbon fiber mesh and epoxy resins. Based on the results of the work, buildings and structures not only get a bonus to the bending strength of the mover, but also survive seismic activity better. The water in an overflow pool goes over the side. Sounds logical and simple. However, the craftsmen who make these pools have to work hard. While they demonstrate their skills, let's understand how it all works. The water going over the side falls into the gutters and goes into the so-called compensation tank. It usually holds about 15% of the pool's total volume. From there, the water flows back into the pool, passing filtration, sanitizing, heating, and other important procedures along the way. For the pools on the screen, the craftsman chose the ISI Miroir system. It is suitable both for building from scratch and for upgrading, and in skillful hands it can be installed in about half a day. When the reinforced concrete panels are ready, it's time to build something you want out of them. What do you think of liars' cabins? This is a challenge to the problems plaguing the construction industry in many countries. Good laborers are becoming scarce, and the cost of their services is rising. Lear solves both problems through modularity. The company's houses are assembled faster, easier, and cheaper than conventional ones. For example, the walls can be put up in a few hours. And a typical 2-story house of 114 square meters, designed for 6 people, costs from $40,000. Sika backer rod fire brings to mind sausage. Perhaps it's the structure. It's mineral wool in a fiberglass mesh casing. The operational nickname for Sika backer rod fire is fire cord. It is used for sealing joints and not a simple one, but an improved one. Depending on the version, Sika backer rod fire retains fire resistance for up to 4 hours. The diameter of the cord varies from 0.5 to 2 inches. Thanks to this, it's suitable for joints from 0.3 to 2 inches. And if a lot of work is expected, a 164-foot roll is the best choice. And of course, the cord is friendly with flame-retardant sealants. Classic chalets are sloping roofs, 2 floors, natural materials, and simplicity. They were originally built in the mountainous regions of the Alps for shepherds. But today, even lofts of 300 square feet with a jacuzzi are recorded in chalets. When you are in the Alps, Appreciate the variety. And if you don't want to travel yet, you can start getting acquainted with chalets on your own garden plot. The Chalets en Bois team sells chalets ranging from 97 to 215 square feet. You don't have to be a shepherd. This chalets variant can be used as a mini office, workshop, or even a billiard room. The 194 square foot cabin made of Scandinavian spruce costs $9,056. About a third of the heat loss of a typical house is in the walls, which means that we got to thermobead insulation just in time. It is so effective that it pays for itself in 4 years on average because the heat loss drops by 70%. And working with thermobead is so easy that in many cases it takes craftsmen a couple of hours. Using a special gun, they fill the voids with polystyrene balls with a diameter of 0.08 to 0.3 inches. They do not deteriorate over time and will last as long as the building. And for complex objects, masters bring an injection lance that allows them to work with a cavity up to 24 feet long through just one hole. Shock bowl is well known in tight circles for its top-of-the-range fittings. In particular, it offers Type F, a shear-operated variant like this. This fitting was created in collaboration with prefabrication plants, so it is ideal for automated installation. In particular, shock bowl engineers have covered most of the requirements of a typical factory with just a few stud and guide models. There are many options in terms of rebar diameter, such as 0.3, 0.6, and 0.9 inches, and it is manufactured from carbon steel. Shunt and Alsace Rolux Multiflex is a complete duct renovation system. It works perfectly with condensing boilers and allows each boiler to be connected to a separate chimney with an outer diameter of 2.3 inches and an inner diameter of 1.9 inches. The system is especially useful in older houses, as it does not require a total reconstruction of the existing ductwork, but only supplements it with flexible polypropylene pipes. Moreover, the installation techniques of Shunt and Alsace Rolux Multiflex are so well tested that 2 craftsmen can usually manage it in half a day. A variety of drainage solutions will help you not to drown in the flood of information in today's video. There are both powerful elements, ready for loads of up to 5 tons, and components signed for home use. If you suddenly need a personal drainage system buried 33 feet deep, write to Northern Building Plastics. And details like Polydrain's forks can create drainage routes as intricate as the London Underground. Slim Fix Reno Pro is not just any insulation board, but a molded insulation board with a complex 3D design. It is designed for insulating pitched roofs with a slope of 20 to 60 degrees, and due to the very design provides several advantages. Firstly, it is convenient to walk on the slabs. Secondly, there are no cold bridges. And thirdly, the remaining parts after construction can be returned to the manufacturer for recycling. An additional plus, is the innovative drainage channels integrated into SlimFix RenoPro. The length of a standard slab ranges from 6 to 24 feet. Sawing can be organized directly on the construction site, and what is particularly pleasing, it can be done without dust clouds.